Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Ray, please?
Yeah, this is Ray.
Hey, Ray, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How's it going?
Fine.
Any idea why I'm calling you?
No.
We recently got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Okay.
Her name is Maggie, and you recently went out on a date with Maggie.
Okay.
Okay. Do you remember that happening?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Maggie emailed us because she's wondering why you haven't given her a call back, especially at the end of the date when you were like talking about maybe meeting up for dinner or something. She hasn't heard from you, so she asked if maybe we could get you on the phone to find out why.
Oh.
Is there a reason you're not calling Maggie back?
I mean, it's probably not going to work out.
Oh, man, Ray.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't think we're a good match.
Is there a specific reason why you think that?
Um,
Ray, you're a hard guy to read.
I agree.
So why don't
emotion
you?
At all.
Why don't you think you guys would be a good match?
I don't know. I mean, Maggie, she's a really nice girl. Probably one of the nicest girls I've met in a little while here, but she likes to do a lot of stuff.
What do you mean by that? Like drugs? she didn't.
Hiking?
No.
Yeah. What do you mean by she likes to do a lot of
No.
stuff?
Well, she just like, I don't know. We were talking about stuff, and she was saying all the things she likes to do. She likes to take cooking classes, and she like rides a bike, and she, I don't know, always goes out with her friends, and
She sounds like a
She's
fun,
always-
interesting person
Like a
by the
normal-
things
Yeah.
that you just said.
Those sound like normal interests to me.
you're right. She's totally interesting, normal person. I'm not very normal. Like when she asks me what I like to do, I don't really like to do very much, and I don't hold it against her.
So you don't have any hobbies or interests?
I mean, I like watching TV, hanging around the house.
Okay, maybe
Stuff like
maybe
that.
that's one of the things that she likes to do too. Did you talk to her about that?
Well, I think probably she does, but I don't know if I could keep up with all that other stuff.
You don't have to go biking with her or hiking or whatever she likes to
Go
do.
hang out with friends.
Yeah, I don't know. I could just tell. I think she deserves someone really amazing.
Do you just
And
have
I just don't know if I'm really up to snuff.
You just sound like you just have really bad self-esteem, buddy.
No, I mean, it's not my fault that I'm like this. It's just, it's probably the way I was raised. But I don't have a problem with it. I just don't think it maybe matches up with her lifestyle.
Okay.
But don't you think that's a decision she should make, not you for her? Because you don't know how she feels.
Well, she might even be okay with it now, but I know that in a little bit she's going to see like what I see now, which is that, I mean, she's not going to like it. I mean, for instance, I don't want to be expected to do things.
Hey, look, I am 100% with you on that, Ray. Whenever I'm in a relationship, it's the worst when you're expected to do things.
Like,
But you don't know if she's going to ask you to go bike. You can, both have your own separate lives.
We're just two totally different people. I mean, she's fun, she likes to do things, and I'm not. I'm just boring. So.
Well, maybe, have you thought about this? Maybe if you date her, you could learn to do some activities that you like.
See, that sounds like a lot of pressure right there.
All right. Well, Ray, if
God, Ray.
that's not enough pressure for you, here's some more pressure. She's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
What?
Hello, hi, Ray.
No emotion.
Matt, it really breaks my heart to hear you talk about yourself like that.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm just boring, and you're not boring. So you don't want to date me.
You're being really hard on yourself, Ray. Are you always like this?
I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just being realistic. Just how things are. Being honest.
Well, I had a really great time with you a couple weeks ago, and talking to you now, you sound like a completely different person.
I mean, when you asked me what I like to do, didn't you notice that it took me like 10 minutes to get back to you on that?
10 minutes?
You asked me what my interests were, and I realized I don't really do anything. I don't really have any interest. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe I should look at that. You know.
Are you saying that your date with Maggie like changed your whole perspective on life?
I'm just looking at things a little differently now.
Wow. Maggie. What did you do to this guy?
I mean, like, Ray, you really don't think this about yourself.
I just think I need to take some time with myself and just, you know, I think you're really sweet, and I think you are really on to something.
You're on to something. And Maggie, you keep doing what you're doing. You're on to something.
You're living your life.
Oh my God,
So,
poor
Ray, let me ask you this, Ray. I will pay for a second date if you guys go out again. Will you go out with Maggie one more time?
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
Really likes you, Ray. She thinks you're interesting and fun and attractive.
I do, Ray. You know, I like that you're really sweet and you're gentlemanly. I mean, you pulled my chair up for me at the restaurant. You know, guys don't do that. So I would love to see you again.
Oh my
but in
gosh.
that list you forgot boring.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Ray.
You know, I like doing boring stuff too. I like sitting around doing nothing. That's fun for me sometimes.
Now I feel like you're just saying that to impress me.
I know.
That's how you really impress a lot of people. Yeah, no, I'm super boring. Ray, is there any way we can get you to go out with Maggie again?
Come on.
I mean, you're paying for it?
Yes.
Come on, Ray. You're in a slump. You need this.
And you could be boring and she won't mind.
Fine, but don't expect much.
So is that a yes then? You'll go out with Maggie?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yay.
Congratulations, Maggie. You got a second date.
No,
I don't.
Great.
You are excited about this.
Well, yeah, I'm excited. It just sounds like he's in a mini slump, so I'm excited to help him get out of it.
All right, good. Well, you can be Ray's slump buster then.
I'm not in a slump. This is how I am. Please don't expect more.
Well, I'm excited to hear about how this whole date turns out with you guys.
Me too.
It's close to, you know, a romance novel or something.
I wouldn't be too excited.
Hello? Yes?
Hello, Rebecca. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
What are you doing?
That's how people talk on the phone.
Who is this?
Hey, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Yeah, sorry about that.
What? Who is this, really?
My name is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. I talk like people do. Understand it.
You're calling me from the radio right now.
Yes. Yes. How are you?
I'm
You sound confused is what you sound.
What?
Yeah, could it be the accent or could it be the radio part? Who knows?
What is this about?
Well, we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update, and you went out with a dude named Robert a little while ago.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. And Robert emailed us because he told us all about your date, and he also told us that you aren't calling him back or returning any of his text messages, and he was wondering why.
This is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. What? This is for real?
It is, unless you haven't gone out with a guy named Robert.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Okay.
I did.
So, yeah, is there a particular reason you don't want to see Robert again?
You know, I just don't think that Robert and I will work out in the end. That's all.
He doesn't see that at all.
Okay.
Can you give us any information to give to him? I mean, that's why we do these, is so people can figure out what they're doing wrong in dating. And Robert really wants to know, especially when he said that you kissed him in the middle of the date.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, so he.
Yeah,
wow.
he told us. Yeah, he did tell us
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
Either you liked him or you really liked the popcorn that you traded the kiss for.
Oh my! Are you kidding me?
No.
This is.
I thought it was
Oh,
cute,
boy.
though.
Yeah, if somebody kisses me in the middle of a date, I usually think the date is going well.
Yeah.
But it sounds like, you know.
Well, it was going well then.
So when did it change?
Well, okay, so I don't know if he told you, but we went out to dinner afterwards after this game, and this thing happened at dinner, and it was just weird and awkward, and it was kind of a big deal, and I honestly I can't get it out of my head, and it's that big, and
It's that big. It's that big.
It's so big. It's. Oh,
You guys,
no
she's
way.
not
And you
talking
found that
about
out at dinner?
How did, the 6-year-old was at dinner with them. What
Oh,
are you talking about?
well, I hope that didn't happen then.
Oh my God, Rebecca.
Am I right?
I'm
Am I reading
sorry.
into what you're
No,
saying, right, Rebecca?
She means the situation.
It was the situation.
Oh, okay.
What did
Can you tell us what
Thank
happened?
God.
He's really curious.
Okay. We finished eating dinner, and his son asked for some ice cream, and his kid is 6. And so Robert tells him, no, he can't have ice cream.
Yeah.
Then he literally said, well, your team lost, and ice cream is for winners.
Oh,
Ice cream is for winners.
Wow.
That's brutal.
What was the kid's
Damn.
response?
He just he looked so sad and defeated. Like he had already lost his game. Like it was they're 6. They couldn't reach the basket. Like nobody scored. It was the worst. Like, right. It was like one basket was the winning. And and he just looked so sad and just heartbroken. Like it was just this simple little request after dinner, and it was just so harsh, and it was heartbreaking. Like I have my own kid, and I would never, it broke my heart. I just thought, what a jerk.
But
Well,
I don't
think
know,
about that the next time they lose a game
Yeah.
then.
I know you guys are joking, but growing up, my dad was my softball coach forever, and when we were in elementary school, we only got ice cream when we won.
Not my parents. You always got ice cream.
But that was understood going into it. Like if we win, we get ice cream. If we don't, we go home.
Oh, wow.
I mean, that's harsh for a kid, I think. I just think, it's ice cream. It's not what are we teaching? I want to teach my kids that there's more than just, what the final score is in a basketball game. That's
Well, did you ask him what his, philosophy was with the no ice cream thing?
No, I didn't. But, his son was right there, and he just looked so sad. And, I didn't want to make a thing of it in front of his kid.
Right, because that's
Get
his
into a whole big
parenting.
conversation.
Yeah. She's like, I'll buy him some ice cream.
Yeah.
And we were done then. Dinner was over. I just wanted to leave then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems like you could at least have told him, hey, our parenting theories don't match up.
They don't. Our parenting skills are very different, but I just didn't want to make a thing of it in front of his son.
Well, he is on the phone listening right now and wants to talk to you.
He's where?
I don't know. I'm somewhere, but he's on the phone. I don't know where he's physically sitting, if that was your question, but he is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
I hope you're joking.
Hi, Rebecca.
Nope, not joking. That's Robert.
Oh.
I mean, if you had a problem, this is the problem, you should have told me about it. You should have brought it up to me. I mean, my son knows the rules at home. When you win, you get ice cream. You don't win, nothing.
Well, I think it was pretty clear if you were listening to my whole call that I feel differently about winning versus losing and rewards and something as simple as ice cream. You did see your son's face, right? You broke his heart. It was the saddest thing to see his face like that. He's 6 years old.
He wasn't running hard enough. He could have run faster. They lost. I mean, I have to be tough on my son. I'm trying to prepare my son for adulthood. You have to work hard. You have to win.
Yeah, when he's the next CEO of some major company and he writes a book called Ice Cream is for Winners, you'll see.
Robert, what is the purpose of doing the ice cream only for winning?
Give him motivation so he can work harder. I teach him to play hard, to be a winner, to give it his all, not to have boxing on the basketball court.
Whoa.
I mean, if you have a different parenting style, I mean, that's probably quite obvious in the way that you were brought up, in the way you're raising your kid, maybe. I don't know.
So you're judging me right now? That's what's happening. You're judging me because I would give my kid ice cream in this situation.
Absolutely.
Whoa.
I believe that ice cream is for winners. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
And if you don't agree with that, then maybe you're the one that's not being a good parent.
Whoa! Dude, shots fired.
I mean, all I can say is that this basketball was more than half the size of your child. You think he needs to run faster? He's 6 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't understand this like food for winning thing. I mean, you brought me some plain dry popcorn. You didn't put butter or salt on this popcorn, and I still gave you a kiss. So how about that, Robert?
I'll tell you why you gave me a kiss. It's because I'm a winner, Rebecca.
Oh, my God. Rebecca, I am so sorry for defending this guy for moments before we actually talk to him.
Yeah, if you have to identify yourself as a winner, that is the most loser thing you could possibly say.
Yeah, that is truth.
Well, in that case, would you like to go on a second date with Robert, Rebecca? We will pay for
Oh,
it.
my God.
No,
No. You sure you don't want to think about it some more?
definitely still no.
He's a
Even
winner.
more no than it was that first night.
Dude, and Robert, lighten up on your 6-year-old, man. That's intense.
My son is going to thank me in about 20 years from now when he's making 7-figure salary, thanking that his dear old dad pushed him harder on the basketball court to run that little bit more than the other kids.
Oh.
You know, you have to be tough in this world. And if you guys there in the recording studio don't agree with that, then I sincerely suggest you look at your own lives and how you were brought up and how you're raising your own children.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to be thanking you, or his therapist is, for all the money he's going to have to pay.
And Rebecca, I see the future, and it will be your child washing my son's car.
Dude, rude.
You're crazy. You're like a crazy human. Like, of course you are. You called the radio to try to deal with this. You couldn't even read my social signs on the ride home that you were treating your kid like he is a CEO. He's 6. I mean, it was a big deal. He got his shorts to stay up for the whole game. Like, come on.
Good point.
I don't really have anything else to say. I think I said it all.
Yeah, I think we are. Rebecca said she doesn't want to go out with you again, so you do not get a second date, Robert.
Loser.
You say loser, I say winner. And all you guys can go to hell.
All right. Well, you don't get a second date, so I'm guessing no ice cream after this whole phone call for you, Robert. But keep winning.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Paul.
Hello.
Hey, is this Scott?
Yes, it is. Who's this?
Scott, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Not too bad. How are you?
Okay. Can I help you?
Well, I don't even think you can help me. That's a loaded question when it comes to me, but there is somebody who you might be able to help out. We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
What?
Yeah, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email from a woman named Krista, and you should remember going out with her because you guys played Truth or Dare, and unless you're playing Truth or Dare all over the place all the time, then I'm assuming you probably remember her.
Yeah, no, that was the first and last time I played Truth or Dare.
Oh, my God. You regret it. You do regret playing that game on a first date.
I mean, look, Krista seems like a really nice person. I sort of messed things up initially because I suggested a movie, and I don't know, I wasn't thinking. I didn't buy tickets ahead of time.
Yeah, she told us all that.
Oh,
and then
okay.
she told us about how you guys were hanging out and playing Truth or Dare. So she thinks that maybe you might have been embarrassed because she revealed that she had cheated on a partner in the past. That's what she really thinks.
No. That was not the issue. Like, I kind of actually appreciated that she was, just being upfront about it, and she said that it happened, 10 years ago or something. So I'm not judging her for that.
She felt like your whole mood changed when she revealed that she had cheated on someone.
No, my whole mood changed 5 minutes later when her mom walked in. And I was like,
What?
What is going on?
Wait, hold
Weird.
up. Did she live with her mom and she didn't tell you or something?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah.
Sort of reaction.
If I was hanging out at some chick's house playing Truth or Dare and then her mom walked in, I might be like, whoa, this is about to get really interesting. Or it would be weird for me, I don't know.
What kind of dares are you coming up with, lady?
Yeah, and honestly, it just kept getting weirder where, suddenly her mom's playing Truth or Dare.
No.
And
Wait,
so,
hold up. she didn't tell us any of this. So her mom started playing Truth or Dare with you guys on your first date.
Yeah, we're like sitting cross-legged in a circle on the rug, and like suddenly it's like, how old am I? What's happening? And she seems to have no like lights on. It just seems as if all of this is totally normal.
Was her mom cool? Was she cool? I mean, like after you got over the initial shock, was she a cool person to hang out with?
No, like it's not. I'm on a date. I'm not trying to hang out with someone's mom. Like, I mean, she seemed like a perfectly fine person if I met her in 5 months or something. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe it just doesn't cross her mind because they like live together, so it's so normal for her.
If you were on a date with a dude and that's what happened, wouldn't you be like, okay, time for me to truth my way out of here?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I wouldn't stick around for that.
Yeah,
it must
exactly.
be.
And so it gets crazier because so she's playing, and then suddenly the dare for me is that I have to give them my phone for 2 minutes of uninterrupted time.
No.
So her and her mom are checking out what's on your phone?
Which, like, honestly, to be completely honest, like, I don't really have anything on there that I'm, like, that concerned with. Like, I'm not taking pictures of things I shouldn't be taking pictures of.
Hey, that is your body. You can take pictures of it if you want.
Hey, I would Jubal on that one. So wait, did you give them your phone?
Yes. We were already in it. I was just, like, I sort of felt like, I mean, honestly, this was, like, peer pressure. I felt like I was in, like, I don't know, middle school again or something. It was crazy.
What did they do for 2 minutes with your phone?
I don't know. I mean, really, they, like, looked through things, were mostly bored, except I'm getting texts from some number that I don't have being like, let's hang out. And it's like, oh, it's Debbie, Krista's mom.
Wait, her mom is texting you to hang out?
Yeah.
What is going on?
I assume that she must have either like, I don't know if she like memorized my number when they had my phone or what, but I'm like really actually very creeped out by all of this.
And you have no interest in going out with her mom, huh?
No. I mean, nothing
Weird.
against her mom. It's just like, this isn't how I like meet people.
Okay. You're an interesting guy, Scott.
And the mom is like hitting on you. You don't think that she just doesn't understand how friends work?
No, like she kept saying that I had nice arms or something, which was like, okay.
Yeah, she's hitting on you.
Yeah, she's definitely hitting on you.
Oh, man.
Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that Krista is on the phone and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah. Krista, you still there? Where's your mom there? Either one?
No, just me. I'm here.
How do you leave out that information?
It didn't seem like pertinent information to me. She was there for 5 minutes, and then he left. Also, I don't believe my mom would be texting you. But even if it was, it's not that crazy. She's a mama bear. She's protective.
Wait, whoa.
I mean,
Okay, hold on. I mean, guys, do you see why this is problematic for me?
I still don't get it, but...
Oh, you don't get it, Jubal, yeah.
I mean...
I feel like you just don't have a good relationship with your parents. I mean, if you... she's
No. Look, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I'm not saying my relationship with my parents is perfect. I'm just saying that I was definitely freaked out by the whole, like, playing truth or dare, and then, like, getting the text put me over the edge. Like, I think you really need to have a conversation with your mom, and I'm just not trying to get in between any of this.
You're not trying to get in between her and her mom? Why not?
I'm not.
Yeah, good luck
Dude,
with
you're
that.
not making this any easier, okay? I'm just saying, like, honestly, Mama Bear aside, like, that's not cool.
Okay, you said something about her commenting on your arms. What was that about? What did she say?
She just kept saying, like, oh, you have nice arms. Do you work out?
Well, I mean, God, I guess that is a little weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like somebody who's protective.
How are you not freaking out about this? If my mom did this to me, I would be irate and embarrassed and all of the things.
I don't know. She's a fun lady. I mean, that's when she came home and, like, you know, she's walking in at 11:30 to our house that we share. I'm not going to say, like, I'm on a date, leave.
Yeah, but I would also say to my date, oh, shoot, my mom's home. Maybe we call it a night, not continue to play truth or dare with him.
Go to your place.
Well, one round. I don't know.
Yeah, one round was damage enough.
I guess so.
Really, I'm just trying to check in with you here, Krista. Like, are you hearing what I'm saying is happening? Your mom is texting me behind your back.
Okay, yeah, I'm
complimenting
hearing you
me
loud and clear.
physically.
You're being very clear. I understand. The texting that you say she's doing behind my back, I'm going to be talking to her about that, believe me, because that is crossing
Can I
the
ask
line.
you a question? Has this ever happened before? Like, am I the first person who's been in this situation with you?
Okay. To be honest, I've played a couple rounds of Truth or Dare with my mom, with other guys before, but
Oh my God.
knowledge,
Weird.
this is the first time that she has ever texted someone afterwards.
Scott, that means you're special.
He's a catch.
Yeah.
Actually, it means I'm, like, totally not special. Like, did you... All right, I really need to know this now. Were you setting us up to play Truth or Dare with your mom?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
What? No, that is crazy talk. No, I live with my mom. We were playing Truth or Dare. She happened to come in.
Uh-huh.
And how many times has that happened, though?
I can hear you guys not believing me.
Yeah, because we don't.
It's just a coincidence.
Come on, Chris, you wouldn't date a guy who had his dad play Truth or Dare with you.
If he was as fun as my mom is, then definitely it would be okay with me.
Really?
Okay,
Okay.
well, maybe you guys just have different priorities.
Yeah.
Scott,
I'm tapping out, guys. I'm just telling
well,
you,
not yet,
like,
Scott. I got a question for you. Would you like to go out with Krista on a second date? We will pay for it. Maybe we can buy you a Twister set for her and mom.
Yeah.
You would pay for it?
Yeah.
No, of course I'm not going to go on a second date with her. What are you,
Okay.
crazy? You think this is a money issue? No. Thanks so much for the, no. I'm fine. I'm good.
I don't need to listen to this. Like, relationships are not a deposition. This is crazy.
Question. Have you ever given a deposition in a situation like this?
That's a really... Nina, I've been worried about you.
Okay, who is this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. This is Brooke.
Hey, Nina.
And Jose is the guy that you just heard laugh.
Okay. Why am I talking to a bunch of people?
Because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and find out what happened. And you recently met up with one of our listeners, but now you're not talking to him.
Okay, this is weird.
Yes.
I know. I figured it would be. But his name is Sean.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
What?
Wait, hold on, Nina.
Okay.
Why are you being so nonchalant about this whole thing? Because he said that you ditched him.
I ditched him?
Yeah, that's what he says.
He said you went to the bathroom and, didn't come back, ditched him.
Oh my God. I guess I did. Oh God.
I'm so confused.
I can't believe I did that. That was so mean.
Yeah.
How are you not? I am so confused by you right now, Nina.
Me too.
Yeah, how did
I
you
know.
How'd you ditch him on accident? And then why haven't you responded to his phone calls or anything?
To be honest, when I went to the bathroom, I I accidentally met up with my ex, and
Okay.
obviously we're no longer together, but we just have this chemistry, and whenever we see each other, we just hook up. We can't seem to keep our hands off each other, and I just,
When you went to the bathroom, you ran into your ex and went home with him?
yeah, we just, but you know how it is when there's passion for someone. I honestly forgot about Sean, and I was just in the moment, and we took off, and I ended up spending the rest of the night with him. I'm really sorry. I feel terrible.
But how are you just now realizing that you ditched Sean in this whole thing?
I know. It was we just had so much fun that night. I guess I just completely forgot about Sean.
Okay. Why not call him back or text him back after he tried to get a hold of you?
I felt a little weird afterward, I didn't want to tell him. I didn't want to lie to him. I just kind of figured it was a quick situation and he would go away. So I just kind of left it at that.
I think that's pretty understandable.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
The only problem is, Nina, he hasn't gone away because he's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious right now? Is this really real life?
Are you serious? You had him waiting on the phone to talk to me this whole time? What's wrong with you guys? Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he was waiting this whole time to talk to you, and now I guess he knows the truth.
What kind of person does this? You actually forgot that we were in the middle of a date? How could you just forget that a human being even exists because you bump into some dude?
Oh, my God. Sean, first of all, I was drunk, and I literally had just met you, what was it, 45 minutes? So you're a nice guy, but...
So after you sobered up, you saw my text, you saw that you missed calls, no, nothing in you. There was no remorse, no, oh, man, that's pretty messed up, nothing. No.
I mean, I feel bad about it, but I kind of figured it was such a quick hookup, and I thought I said goodbye to you before I left, so, I forgot. I was, like I said, I had a few drinks, so I wasn't thinking clearly.
We're on a first date, Nina. I mean, and you just go hook up with your ex-boyfriend. You don't sound like you're all that broken up about it. I mean...
I do feel bad about it, but come on, we met on Tinder, dude. I mean, it's not like you're going to propose to me or anything, so I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, I guess maybe at some point I would have reached. I just really didn't put a lot of thought into it.
At some point, what were you going to wait till I had a birthday? I mean,
No, I figured I would call you at some point, but, I was just wrapped up with my ex, and I wasn't really putting a lot of focus on it,
Nina.
oh my God.
I know. I feel so bad for you, Sean. Nina, that is really messed up that you just ditched somebody. He had a bad night to begin with. He had already been ditched by his friends.
Well, first of all, not everybody has an ex like my ex. Okay, this guy, well, I won't even get into that. And I mean, I do feel bad for Sean. I just never thought it was that deep, really.
You know what? Now I don't even feel as bad. Because you know what I did? So I wouldn't take a total loss of the night. I hooked up with one of her girlfriends.
No
way!
You did not tell us that before, Sean.
Wait a minute, what? You did what?
Oh, now it matters? Wait
a minute, who was it? Who did you hook up with?
I mean, why does it matter? I'm just some guy you were going to call on his birthday. I mean,
no,
what difference does it make?
It doesn't even matter. I bet I know who it was anyway. It's she's a slut in the group. But now I'm just like, I'm really confused because if you did that, why are you going through all this trouble to contact me? Why don't you just go with her?
That's a good point.
Why are you contacting me?
I mean, I was a little more interested in you, but, I'm over that now, obviously.
Well, you're not. I mean, it's sounding all confusing to me because if you're interested in me, why are you hooking up with one of my friends?
Oh, let me
Dude, that's not cool.
Let me use your drunk excuse. Oh, I was drunk, so, it just kind of happened.
Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
All right, well, on this note, Nina, I would like to ask you if you would like to go out with Sean again on a second date. We will pay for it.
That's a very generous offer, but I think I will respectfully decline.
Oh, my God. I wanted you guys to go out again to see who you'd actually end up going home with that night.
Well, maybe you can pay for him to go out with okay?
I mean, good. I mean, I don't want to go with you again anyway. I mean, honestly, your girlfriend was a little hotter than you, and then there was a couple other ones that I might be more interested in that was in that party anyway. So,
Okay, so now Sean's got all the girls.
This is why I should meet up with guys on Tinder. I am done with that whole situation. I mean, you have, completely turned me off. And, if I'm going to be meeting jerks like you, then, nah, not even worth it.
Whoa!
That's fine. Yeah, stick to guys that dump you in real life.
Oh, my God.
My gosh.
All right, well, thank you very much, you guys. And at least, hey, Sean, look at it this way. Now that you're kind of an ex of hers, you went on a date, next time you see her out with another dude, you might be able to hook up with her. It all works out.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Charlie, please?
This is he.
Hey, Charlie, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. Hey, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Any idea what Brooke and Jubal in the Morning is?
Kinda, yeah. I don't...
Okay. It sounds like you have no idea at all. I'll just tell you. Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, it's a radio show.
Oh.
Yeah. My name is Jubal, and then there's Brooke, and then there's Jose.
Yeah.
So, why are you calling me?
That's a good question, Sean. We're calling you because you recently went out with one of our listeners. Her name is Rachel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Rachel told us about the night she met you. She also said you guys chatted for a little bit, but now you kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Is it weird because she's maybe just jumping the gun? It hasn't been very many days, so...
Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to embarrass Rachel at all. I don't know how much you guys know about what happened that night. So...
Well, I'll tell you what she told us. She said you guys met at a bar because you grabbed her drink, she thought you stole her drink, and then you guys started talking.
Yeah.
And then went to another bar where you played a fun game role-playing where she went in and then you came in and talked to her.
Like you redid your first meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at first I was very hesitant to do it because, I don't know, it's awkward. It's not kind of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know what? Why not? We're having a great time. Let's do it. And, the whole thing kind of, got really unstable really fast.
Unstable? How so? Did she get, crazy on you and try to stab you with a fork?
Not that extreme, but at a certain point, she just got up and started yelling and screaming at me.
Wait, hold on. When you guys did the role playing where she was reintroducing herself and you were doing a new meeting, she started screaming at you?
Well, yeah, I mean, not at first, but all of a sudden she got up from her chair and then she just started ranting and raving and yelling at me.
About what? What was she yelling about?
Well, she was saying that I came late. And then, the crazier thing was it made me really uncomfortable about me by accidentally taking her drink because she yelled and said that like she doesn't like a guy who drinks too much, and that I was drinking too much.
Okay, so
I'm so confused
There
right
was-
now.
was it like she was in character, but the character was somebody who was yelling at you?
Yeah, and then so I out of nowhere, because I was kind of going along with it, even though it was really uncomfortable. And then I kind of broke character, and I was like, "Are you serious? Are we really fighting?" And she was like, "What do you mean? Am I being serious? Of course I'm being like." And then she just kept going. I just gave her more ammunition to revamp again.
Oh, wait, so maybe she wasn't in character. Maybe she was, like, legit mad at you, you think?
I have no idea. We got out of the bar, and I was like terrified. I was about to piss my pants.
Oh, no.
She told us that everything ended nicely between you guys, a nice little hug, and then you guys texted a little bit back and forth after.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if she might be the next best performer since Andy Kaufman. I have no idea. But I was like, I don't want to talk to her. Let me just get out of the situation as soon as possible. And then I did.
So you were still scared of her?
No, I'm actually like scared of her right now.
Oh.
Like, the last thing that I want to do is be in a room with her.
Okay.
Well, then,
You know?
I hate to tell you this, Sean, but you're actually on the phone with her because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What? What do you mean?
I mean, she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Maybe yell at you. I don't know. Rachel, are you there?
This is kind of awkward. I didn't expect to hear all of that.
I wasn't lying. Like, I just don't know what you expected. Like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to say that you were lying. I don't know. I thought we were, like, having fun and we were both on the same page. Like, I thought it was funny.
Oh my gosh, Rachel. Is that honestly why you left, I don't know, that huge part out of the story when you told us?
I mean, no, I pretty much told you guys everything that happened. I said that we role played. I mean, maybe I raised my voice a little bit, like, but I don't think it was the way that, like, Sean was explaining it. I don't think it was scary, and he was frightened of me.
I mean, I was scared. The bartender, people around us noticed, and they kept, like, looking at us. You don't remember that?
I know, but remember when I said outside, I was like, it'll be so funny because everybody in there won't know, like, what's going on, you know, like when you start talking to me, and, you know, that's kind of what I meant. Like, I was like, it's going to be, you know, so exciting. Like, they're going to be like, what?
But exciting for who? Like, we're never going to hear that.
And Rachel, how is it so exciting to watch a couple fight in a bar?
We weren't fighting. She was just yelling at me. A fight is when both parties are there.
Come on, you know, every once in a while when you see people, like, bickering in public or, like, you see something that you don't see very often, it's kind of entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like the way car crashes are.
Exactly.
Exactly? Oh, Rachel.
Yeah, I mean, it is entertaining to see that.
I don't mean entertaining like, yay. I mean, like, entertaining like, what? I can't look away. Like, I don't know. I just thought it would be something we would laugh about, like, after, like, remember their faces.
Rachel, the bartender asked me to leave. Okay, that's how bad this was. All right, and I only think you're seeing it from your perspective of that you thought it was funny.
Okay, I hear what you're saying. Maybe next time we should flip it and you can be mad at me.
Oh my gosh, no, why aren't you learning from this? There shouldn't be a next time. We should just end this game.
I just don't understand why you have so much aggression. Had you told me before we went into the bar that you were going to yell at me, I might not have agreed to it.
But that was the whole, like, surprise, like improv or whatever.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
You got to go with it, Sean.
I wasn't angry. I thought, like, oh, this will spice it up. This will be funny.
I just tried to dismiss it as that you were just drunk and that you just didn't know what you were doing. And
I knew exactly what I was doing, and the fact that you were scared means I did one hell of a job.
Oh my gosh, Rachel.
We'll give you the Oscar for terrifying me the most. I don't know what you want to hear.
But she does sound fun-loving, and she doesn't sound like she was legit angry.
Yeah.
I wasn't angry at all. I'm so fun. Come on.
Well, then, like, why did you bring up my mother? my relationship. It doesn't
Oh
make
my
any
God!
sense.
No, wait! It was role playing. You like anything's fair game, and we don't even know each other that well. I don't even know your mom. It's fine.
I know. It made me feel weird.
Well, Sean, would you like to go on a date with an Oscar winner? Because we'd like to send you out on a second date with Rachel. We'll pay for it.
To be honest, I don't know if I want to, go out again.
Oh.
Is there anything, Rachel, that you could say to him other than yelling at him that could convince Sean to go on another date with you?
Only that I really am a lot of fun, and I heard what you said, and
Right.
I would not have brought up your mother if we were really together for a long time. So
For a long time.
that should make you feel better.
I appreciate the sentiment, and thank you for hearing me out. But I don't think we should do it.
Okay. Well, Rachel, now do you want to yell at him?
No, I mean, I guess I'm glad that I know what actually happened.
Yeah, maybe no more role playing on first dates.
Yeah,
or second or third.
Or maybe I just shouldn't date these that can't handle it.
Hello?
Oh my gosh.
Hi, I was looking for Josh.
No, I didn't.
Okay, explain to us what happened.
We were out at a bar at a club where there's dancing, and it was right at closing time. It was just as the thing was shutting down, and this group of girls came in.
Okay, so you showed up right at closing time to see if you could find the drunkest girl in the place.
Come on.
Nice.
Come on.
These girls weren't wasted at all. They were, they looked like they were just out having a great time, and got to talking with this one girl immediately. And she was just awesome, totally hot, beautiful blonde hair and short skirt. She's very sexy. And
Can I ask real quick, are the lights on by this point? Are they trying to kick you out?
no, not yet. No.
Okay.
That's a good question. It's important.
It is.
Yeah. So the light's been on. You might not wanting to be calling her back.
That's even happened to me before.
Okay, so continue.
So yeah, we got talking, and she asked me to dance. So I was like, yeah, of course. So we went out on the dance floor, and that song "Get Lucky" by Daft Punk was playing, which was an awesome song, and I felt like it was a good omen.
That's when, did you whisper in her ear at that point, you know what that means, right?
Yeah.
We're dancing on
No,
this time.
dude, it wasn't like that. No. So we're out dancing. We're having such a good time. Then at this one point, she slipped on her heels. She was wearing heels, and she slipped, and I caught her. And then we just kissed.
Oh, romantic drama
boy.
right there.
Nice.
Okay.
Trevor, how drunk were you?
I mean, I was buzzed slightly, just feeling good, but neither of us were hammered. We were
Okay, so you're making
Okay, except she's falling down and you're grabbing her and trying to kiss her. Sounds like you guys were drunk to me.
She had been having a good time, but
Yeah.
it was totally amazing. It was magic. It was like out of a movie, where you just catch somebody, look straight in her eyes, and then I just was like, this is the moment,
Okay, I will stand up for her, okay? High heels are hard to walk in even when you're sober.
I love
Yeah, and we were dancing. And after that happened, it was just like, I didn't even know this girl existed, 20 minutes ago. And now I'm sitting here holding her in my arms, kissing her, and I'm looking at her just like, I want to, just...
Okay, hold on.
Remember, we are on the radio.
Yeah.
I meant I want to just be with this girl.
We all know
Sure you did.
Trevor,
what you meant.
Trevor, I'm the only one in this room that I really feel like, love. I'm good with love. I love love. But you're on a dance floor at a club. What makes you think that this girl is the one?
I don't know how to describe it. I honestly don't know how. It's that look in the eye. It's this feeling of just the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I just I love her.
I've seen that glassy-eyed look on many women at bars before.
Hey, I can get behind him.
I'm not that guy. I never feel that way.
Okay.
So how did it end then?
Well, then her friends came in, and they were like, we got to go, and they just basically grabbed her from me.
Oh,
And they were like, bye-bye, and then took her away. And then they went outside, and I was like, I'm not just going to stand there and just watch that leave, So I went out in the parking lot like an idiot. But one of her friends turned around and she said, call her, and she gave me her number.
Oh, really? That's
cool.
a good sign.
That is a good sign. Cause
Yeah, friends are usually...
Yeah, get out of here. You don't know her.
That's only because friends are trying to rescue their friend from you, Jose, okay? This girl was actually trying to be a wing woman.
Yeah. And instead her friend was like, call her, she puts out to everybody.
No. a really good sign that she dug you, dude. So you called her.
I called her twice and, let it go for, 4 or 5 days. Nothing.
Is there any chance that she could have been drunker than you thought?
Well, certainly could be a possibility, but I did not get that feeling. And no, I no.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, get your second date update. Just hang out for like 3.5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Now, Trevor?
Yes.
I've picked up a lot of girls at closing time.
Oh, God.
And I'll just tell you from experience, they're always drunker than they seem. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. The second part of your second date update. Trevor is on the phone. He wants us to call a girl that he met at a bar at closing time. They danced a little bit. She had a moment where she slipped and fell, and they made out. Then she was whisked away into a car by her friends, and one of her girlfriends gave Trevor her phone number. He's tried to call her, hasn't been able to get a hold of her, really wants to try to take her out on an actual date, right?
Yeah.
What's her name, by the way? We never got her name.
Christine.
Have you been thinking about what you want to say to this girl? I mean, this is your one shot to sell yourself.
Yeah, I have been. I mean, I just want to tell her how I really feel,
Use the word love. Make sure you drop that.
No. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, but now I do feel kind of nervous, like you were saying. I mean, maybe she was just drunker than she seemed. She didn't seem that way, but
yeah.
All right, you ready to give her a call?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. Hi, can I speak to Christine, please?
This is Christine.
Hey, Christine, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
What's going on?
Not much, but what are you calling for?
Well, I'm calling you because I wanted to talk about a friend of mine that you had a run-in with.
What?
Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago at a bar at closing time. Met a guy, talked for a little while, did some dancing, kind of made out, and then your friends put you in a car and you had to go.
Uh-oh. That would be a hang-up.
I'm going to say that she got disconnected on accident.
Okay. I'm going to not.
No?
Pretty sure that was
She
on
knew
purpose.
exactly what you were talking about.
Spotty service is what I'm saying. Bad cell service.
I don't think
call her back,
so.
aren't you?
That's what gets you restraining orders.
She was going through a tunnel.
Dude, Trevor, are you sure you didn't do something that night that was awful?
She hung up.
Yeah, she hung up, man.
Yeah, welcome to the party, Trevor.
At this point, Trevor, I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's probably not a good thing for you.
I'm not talking about this. I'm not talking about this on the radio.
Can I ask why?
It was a mistake.
Okay. You sound upset. Did Trevor upset you?
Listen, it just wasn't. It was a mistake.
Were you drunk? Nobody's here to judge you. I mean, we've all been there.
Mhm.
Were you just like, because we've all made out with someone and been drunk and been like, oh, that was a mistake.
The only reason I'm going to tell you this is because I need you to tell him to stop calling me, okay? I have a fiance.
Fiance?
Oh, Christine. That was a mistake.
Yeah, so I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a good idea. What? So many questions. Christine, why did your girlfriend give Trevor your number?
She was drunk? I don't know. Listen, I'm getting married in a week.
Oh!
What? That was the night of my bachelorette party. It was kind of the last event that we went to.
Uh-huh.
I should not have even danced with him. Or we were just having fun and we were talking, but like he kissed me and
yeah.
I'm getting married next week.
Oh my God!
I mean, whew.
Christine,
Yeah.
I should let you know that Trevor is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Yeah.
What? You guys, like, I don't...
That's insane. That's crazy. If you knew the things I've been thinking for the past week.
You understand why I wasn't answering the phone, though. I'm engaged.
That kiss on the dance floor, though, that wasn't just me kissing you.
Oh.
Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. That was
started it, but
absolutely you kissing me.
That's how it started, but that's not how it ended.
It wasn't that long. Just because I slipped doesn't mean like that was an invitation.
Yeah, but you accepted the invitation once I gave it to you. You can't tell me that too.
Does your fiance have any idea?
No, of course not.
Can I ask, Trevor, how did you not know it was a bachelorette party?
It was the after party. You know, most of it had been at another place where everything had been set up.
And you didn't have like any bachelorette like crown or sash?
No, we had packed up everything into the car and left everything there.
Christine,
we were literally just running in for one more drink because it was just our last stop of the evening before going home.
Christine, if it was really just all one-sided and Trevor just kissed you, why are you so embarrassed about it? Like, why wouldn't you tell your fiance about it? Just like, some guy kissed me and had nothing to do with it.
Because he's a jealous guy.
Yeah.
This guy's a jealous guy. You don't want to get married to this guy.
Oh, Trevor.
Jealousy is not a sign of confidence.
Oh, there you go.
Trevor still wants a shot.
Oh my
Well, I'm just saying, if her friends are giving out her phone number on her wedding, like her bachelorette party, then they obviously are, you know, maybe it's a joke, but that sounds like a joke that says something about how they feel about your fiance.
Okay.
What?
Well, at this point...
What?
And, I mean, marriage, if you believe in marriage and you're planning on staying with this guy for a lifetime's a long time to spend with some jealous guy who your friends don't approve of.
You are not doing this right now.
Because honestly, my life flashed in front of my eyes after we kissed. I was like, I could spend my life with this girl. I had that feeling.
Trevor, slow the fun truck.
I had that feeling. I'm just saying, I know what planning goes into a wedding, I can imagine, but it's a lifetime, and you don't want to be divorced in 2 years trying to call me when I'm going out with somebody else.
My goodness,
Christine,
you are not doing this.
what do you have to say about that?
Maybe if this were a year ago.
Chris, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, hi.
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 We can go back and forth like this all day, man.
Established
Hi.
that already, Chris.
What's going on?
Not much, man. Just hanging out. You know, thought we'd give you a call.
Now I feel like we should go back to hi.
Is there a reason you're calling me?
Yeah, there is, actually. Do you want to hear what it is, or we could just continue to get to know each other?
Go ahead.
We actually got an email about you from one of our listeners.
About me?
Yeah.
Well, what did it say?
Well, her name is Rebecca, and she said that you guys went out on a date, and she really liked you, but now you're kind of blowing her off. So she emailed us to see if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why would she email you guys about this?
Because we're close personal friends of hers.
I mean, you're joking, right?
About us being close personal friends? Yeah, we don't know her that well. But she does listen to the show, and it's a segment that we do on our show all the time. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out with somebody and then they end up blowing you off after your date, you email us to see if we can get them on the phone and figure out why. So she wants us to try to find out what went wrong.
Okay, obviously nothing like this has happened to me before.
Like this right now, or the mac and cheese date that you guys went on?
You know about the mac and cheese date?
Yeah, we do.
We also know that you're allegedly sick right now.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I don't really want to talk about this.
Can you just tell us anything? She's really curious. She liked you a lot. She told us how you guys went out, went to a couple places to try mac and cheese because you both are mac and cheese aficionados. And before the last place, you left with a stomach ache. And now she says that you've been sick for like 8 days.
Yeah, well, it was a weird night, okay? I haven't felt great.
So wait, you're sticking with the sick thing right now? Because it sounds like you're totally fine.
Look, it was a weird night, okay? That's all I'm going to say. It was a weird night, and that's that.
What was so weird about it? Mac and cheese doesn't sound that strange to me.
Well, it was fun, in the beginning.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if she told you we went to like a couple. We were like looking for the best mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Did it get weird when you had that mediocre mac and cheese at the second place and you just couldn't handle that anymore?
Well, I handled it fine. I can take a bad mac and cheese and make it work, okay? That's not going to ruin my night. But it seemed to really set her off a little bit.
What? What do you mean set her off?
I mean, the second restaurant, look, it wasn't great, macaroni and cheese, if I'm being honest. It wasn't great, but she, like, all of a sudden, like, got in a really, like, weird, dark mood.
Wow. What does that mean?
She got dark?
Yeah. I've never had mac and cheese send me to a deep, dark hole in my mind, but I'm really interested to find out how that happened for her.
Dark place?
Well, it's obviously mac and cheese has never put me in a dark place either, but she starts going off about her roommate, like, in a real, like, dark way.
So she had bad food, and then she started confessing to you how much she doesn't like her roommate?
The moment she had the bad mac and cheese, it's like she just starts joking about how she wants to kill her roommate.
Whoa! You were joking about the dark thing.
What? Look, I don't know if it was the mac and cheese specifically that set her off, but it was at that moment that she starts going off about her roommate.
What was she saying?
Look, I'm sure she was joking, but she said this thing about, like, how she watches, like, CSI and, like, thinks about how she could get away with it.
Oh, my God. What?
So she legitimately, not just like somebody who's like, I hate my roommate. I wish I could kill them sometimes. Yeah. She was like, I hate my roommate. I've planned out how I could kill them sometime.
Even if it was a joke, it was a level of commitment that terrified me.
And did she go into detail, her murder plot, or was that kind of vague the whole time?
CSI was enough detail for me.
Okay, I would like to interject. I have something to say.
Chris, that's Rebecca. She has been listening on the other line and apparently wants to interject, and I'm not going to stand in her way.
Me neither. Go for it.
You psychos put her on the phone?
Oh, my God.
Yes, she's been here the whole time.
Chris, you do not need to be scared of me. There is nothing to be scared of. Hello, Chris?
I'm scared.
What you said was crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, Chris, let me be real right now. I do not like my roommate. She's messy and crazy. And yeah, I've thought about how I would kill her, but I would never do that. I'm just a really passionate, funny person, okay? No, stop. I'm being serious.
Nobody goes into details on how they would kill their roommate.
Detail. Just like, okay, a lot of people watch CSI and shows like that. So, like, I am not alone in this. I'm just, like, sometimes I'll be watching the show and, like, she'll do something annoying again, and I'll just go in my mind and, like, think about what I would do and how I would do it, and it makes me feel better, and I would never actually do it. Come on. I love mac and cheese. I'm not a serial killer.
That does not mean anything. I mean, I think everybody here, including Chris, has had a lot of bad roommates, and nobody has ever fantasized about chopping them into little pieces.
I'm terrified right now, if anybody wants to know.
Yeah, thank you for piping up, Chris. I was actually wondering about that. Okay, so Rebecca, you don't really want to kill your roommate.
No, of course not.
Okay, what do you? But you can understand, like, if you were on a date with a guy and he was talking about how he was going to off his buddy, that would be kind of a red flag.
If he was talking about murdering, like, his friend in, like, a funny way, I would laugh.
In a funny way.
Are you guys listening to this? She's still talking about it. I just wanted the date to be about mac and cheese, not murder.
Oh, my God, you just don't get it. I was just joking, like, blowing off steam, like being a fun human being. What's wrong with you?
People don't blow off steam by fantasizing about murder.
I'm sure other people do.
Yeah, and they're in jail.
And you're the weird one. Okay.
How about this, Chris? Would you like to go on a second date with Rebecca? We will pay for it.
You could not pay me enough.
I mean, if you think of it this way, there's no way she has any outstanding warrants or anything. She wouldn't do a radio thing if that was the case.
I don't want to know anything about her background. I'm terrified I'm going to be tied to a future crime she commits.
You actually, honestly, 100% believe that I am capable of murdering someone? Are you serious? Are you serious? Come on, just be normal. You're so cute.
Just be normal. Just be normal. You're so cute.
Oh my God, that is a plea that so many women have said before.
Chris, will you be normal? You're so cute. Will you go out with her again one more time?
I'm normal, and she's not, and we're not going out again.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us about your date. I think you're safe now.
Oh, he is not safe. I'm going to keep messaging you because you're cute, and if you think I'm crazy, I'll be crazy.
Oh,
Whoa. You haven't seen anything yet. That was just joking.
Rebecca,
Okay?
he doesn't want to go out with you, though. Just, like, cut your losses. You can find somebody else who's cute and normal on your level.
And like mac and cheese, I doubt it. Chris, we're going out next Friday to the third restaurant, okay?
Oh!
Are you guys hearing this?
Yeah, I am, and it
Yeah.
sounds like you have a date. I'm sorry.
I think you should show up.
We'll still pay for it.
We're going to pay for it.
You go there on Friday, okay? And if I don't show up in like an hour, just keep waiting because I'll be there.
Hello,
Hi, I was looking for Jamie.
this is Jamie.
Hi, Jamie. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andy?
Yes, this is him.
Andy, what's up, dude? This is Jubal from Brooke.
I'm okay.
The first thing that comes to my mind is you're like a gold digger dating a 92-year-old Alzheimer's patient.
Oh, I hope that's true.
You're into old
No. The guy, I went on a date with a guy who volunteers there.
Oh, he's
okay.
a good person.
How'd you meet him?
Well, okay, we met on an app, and he was funny, and we got along. Like he plays a bunch of team sports, like he does a bunch of like those kind of leagues, and I do too, and it's fun. So we kind of talked about that stuff, and
Okay.
we think we may have played each other before.
That's
So
awesome.
it's kind of funny.
Okay.
So how did he strike up the idea to go on a date at the retirement home?
Well, that wasn't it. He was like, "Let's meet up," and he just said a street corner.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's scary. You meet a dude on an app and he's like, just meet me at the corner of whatever and whatever.
I mean, pretty much, but I didn't read it like that.
Oh,
Okay. Like that's when he texted us, so it didn't sound creepy at the time.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he wanted to surprise me, and I was up for it. So
Yeah, because surprises can be fun.
yeah,
They can also be scary.
Yes.
Either one.
Remember
But
that.
this turned out to be a fun surprise, huh?
yeah. So we first met up, and we walked for a bit, and then he just said, "I'm going to bring you somewhere." So I was like, "Okay," and I thought, well, we're going to a restaurant or something, and instead, that's when he took me to a retirement home, and I was like, "Oh,
What?
okay." Yeah, he said he volunteers there sometimes, and then I was like skeptical, like that this was going to be fun at all. Like I just thought it was going to be lame.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
and he's going to try to teach me something or whatever, and like a life lesson.
Oh my
Go home and
god!
change diapers.
But did he know all the was he friends with all the old people in there?
Yes, yeah, it turned out to be sort of cool. Like,
Okay, so he's there all
I
the
would-
time.
I would fall instantly in love with him.
Really?
Oh my god! Old people are so cute, and like
They're cute, but the smell.
someone
Yeah.
who volunteers and
They're cute when they're
befriends them-
contained.
Oh, you guys!
When they're contained, when they're not like out walking in your way or screwing up
No.
airport lines, things like that. Yeah, if you keep them in a confined space, old people can be very,
You guys are awful.
very nice. So, did you enjoy the retirement home?
yeah, I mean, my grandfather passed away pretty recently, and it kind of reminded me of him, and that was cute, and I don't know. And he was sweet. Like, Corey was sweet. He was nice to them. They really got him, and we ate dinner with them. Like, it was a wholesome time. Like, we played card games. It was all, like, but we had one kind of awkward moment, and it was, like, this woman who lives there. She was like, "Are you boyfriend and girlfriend?" And we sort of said, "No, this is kind of our first date." And she was like, "Well, you should kiss." So
Yeah, Granny.
Whoa.
Yeah, she wanted some action.
They're Yeah.
feisty
No,
over
they
there.
are fighting. You've heard about the STD reports
Yeah,
at these
they
senior
have
citizens' home. They're
lot
there for
there.
a reason.
Apparently, you got a watcher in
Yeah.
that retirement home. So, did you guys make out in front of him?
no, I mean, it was just sort of this awkward peck on the cheek,
Oh, cute.
and then the lady, she clapped.
Oh, that is kind of
That's really sweet. Why was that awkward, though?
It was just like, like, are you boyfriend and girl? It was just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I don't
can see
know.
that part.
And you've never
Yeah.
kissed, and it's like kiss each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then being forced to kiss with old peering eyes
Yeah.
looking at you.
So was that the most uncomfortable moment of the evening?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. And then when we were leaving, he walked me back to my car, and he kissed me for real.
Aw.
Cool.
Oh.
And that old lady popped up from the car seat in the back and was like, yeah, good job.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd really get after it.
Yeah.
Take off his shirt.
No.
No, she says no. How was the kiss?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it wasn't like a big thing, but it was just really nice. It was like first date kiss.
Okay.
Got it.
But now it's been a week, and he's like, we're texting here and there, but he's not asking me out again.
Okay, and if you tried to like hint, or have you asked him out?
No, but it just feels kind of like I've been here before. Like, when you're on these apps, like you go out like it's your job, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, and I can tell that he's not really in any hurry to go out again. Like something's off, and I don't know what that is. So that's why I wanted you guys to help me find out like what's up.
And you were kind and excited about all the old people, right? Because maybe this is like some sort of test that he does with women to see.
Well, it could be, but at the same time, like it was just so nice. Like we just kind of hung out and played cards and like talked about stuff, and it was just really.
It was easy.
Yeah. There wasn't any, like,
in the back of my mind now I'm thinking, was that a test? I don't know, but I don't think so. It just didn't. It seemed like it was just like this is something that's important to him.
But you were good with the old folks. You didn't try to like fight one of them.
No.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us, Kara is on the phone, and Kara told us all about her first date with a dude named Corey. They spent it in heaven's waiting room.
Oh my gosh! Don't say it like that.
I mean, that's a nice thing.
Otherwise,
Take a number.
known as a rest home.
Yeah.
Because Corey, I guess, the dude that she went out with, volunteers at that rest home, and he wanted to take her on a date there so they could spend time with some of the people that live there, and they just hung out, had dinner, played cards, and she said it was actually a lot of fun. And Kara, I don't want you to blow this. I want you to get a second date. I really do.
Okay.
Why are you so invested?
Well, because, Kara, you have an opportunity here that I don't think you realize, all right? Retirement homes are really a great opportunity if you can get in, because you can steal a lot of stuff from those people. Yeah, they, like jewelry and stuff, they don't even know what they have. Like, you can really, and once you're on the inside, it's hard to get in there. Now that you're on the inside, this could be a great opportunity, not only for love, but also to acquire some awesome jewelry.
You are sick.
Okay.
What are they gonna do? Chase after you?
Oh my
No.
God.
No,
You
they're
guys
not.
are awful. I mean, I thought at least you were going to say you're going to try to get in on somebody's will, not just up and steal from them when they're still alive.
I got a buddy who works on one. He sells bedpans wholesale. Makes a ton of cash. So it's a great financial opportunity for you as well, Kara.
Good tip. Good tip. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any last words before we call Corey and see why he isn't calling you back for a second date?
This one felt like a little different. Like it was like we had chemistry. It felt like it was going in the way that we'd like go out again at least. But it's just been fading, and I don't know why. And
Okay. So you like this guy, and you definitely felt potential.
yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Corey, please?
Speaking. Who's this?
Corey, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. How you doing today, sir?
What? Why that?
I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah. Sorry, Corey.
I'm okay. Why are you guys calling me?
Well, because we got an email about you from one of our listeners, and they just said we had to call Corey and talk to him. I don't know why I said it like that either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think you guys might have like the wrong person.
Well, I have a phone number here with this number that I just called, and it says their name is Corey, and it says that they volunteer at a retirement home from time to time.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so you're old folks Corey.
That's what they call him.
I guess.
I don't think Corey's finding
I don't
any of
think
this
so.
very amusing.
Sorry, he's probably confused.
Corey,
Yeah.
we're calling because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So we got an email from Kara, who you went on a date with to that retirement home.
Right.
Right. And Kara wants to know why you haven't asked her out on a second date yet.
She says that like she can sense that you're like falling off.
Well, to be honest, I think like if I was to go out with her, it would be more casual than a relationship. I don't know if she's like exactly the right girl for me.
So wait, is it like you're not looking for a relationship, or it's her?
Well, I am because I am single, but at the same time, like, gosh, how do I say this? Just the ladies at the old folks home, I volunteer there a lot, and they're like a big part of my life. They just don't think that she was right for me.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
So they're hating.
They're blocking her?
They just noticed a few things, and they just didn't think that it was in my best interest or that it would work out. Like, over the years, I've been volunteering there a lot, and it's kind of like having numerous grandparents, like, looking out for you and giving you advice. And
What specifics did they give the old ladies on why she isn't right for you?
some of the stuff they said was like her outfit. It might have been a little inappropriate.
All right, Judgy Betty.
Her outfit?
And did you tell them that she didn't know she was going to a retirement home? She probably would have dressed differently if she knew that that was what was on the agenda.
I did, but...
What was she wearing? Like a
Yeah,
skirt?
seriously.
She was wearing a skirt and, like, had her midriff showing a little bit, you know?
Okay, so she's just kind of sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah, she dressed like for a first date, you guys. Like,
They kind of didn't like that her skirt was so low and that her belly button was showing. I can kind of see that. You know?
because not everybody has a belly button in the world.
You mean
but
they don't
whatever.
dress like that in the retirement home? That's
Yeah.
how I pictured it.
I mean, everybody has a belly button, but you don't go around flashing it, you know?
Okay. Besides that, did they name other things?
Well, now, these are their words, not mine. But remember their words. They said the makeup was too hookery.
What?
Hookery.
Who are these judgy old women? Okay.
Sounds just like old women to me. Doesn't I'd take the judgy off it. That sounds like how they would talk, I think.
That is not.
She's
no.
hookery.
Why did you not defend her or stand up for her?
I'm just saying these old ladies, they give me good advice, you know, and I can't have them disgusted by my significant other, like the girl that I'm in a relationship with.
Now we've moved on
So-
to disgusted?
You said earlier it's like you have a bunch of grandparents, so if you date her seriously, you feel like you'd be letting down your grandmas, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like you really need to school them in how a woman's dress does not indicate whether or not she sleeps around.
I mean, like you've been around old people, it's hard to change their minds. And also, who am I to argue with them? Like, they have so much experience, you know? Like,
Yeah. Who knows how many hookers they've been with? Probably a lot, you know? You have no idea. They might be very schooled in that. Well, guess what, Corey? You know who might find this information interesting? Kara, and she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not. Are you still there, Kara?
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you pissed, Kara? I'm pissed for you.
Well, first of all, this was a surprise. You said the date was a surprise. So I'm thinking we're going to a bar. And, like, it's like, you know my pictures. You know what I look like. You didn't think that maybe it would be a good idea to let me know, like, I don't know, like, dress like you would if we were going to church. Of course, that would have been an interesting, like, text back and forth.
Yeah, that would have been you probably wouldn't have gone on that date.
Okay, I think you need to calm down a little bit, all right? Just calm down.
Calm down. Hookers don't calm down.
Those weren't even my words. Those were their words. I'm just explaining what had happened.
Also, like, my outfit wasn't a big, like, it was a skirt and, like, midriff, like, kind of shows, but not really. Like, it wasn't even, I mean, you've seen my pictures. Like, there's crazier looks than what I had on that day. So,
She could be way more hookery if she wanted.
well, yeah, pretty much.
I'm just saying you did dress a little provocatively, and they kind of picked up on that, and I have to kind of go with that because they're conservative, a little bit like me, you know? So
Conservative like you. Okay. So they think you're, like, pure as the driven snow, right? Is that the thing? Like, what if I told them that we had phone sex? And what if I told them all the filthy things you said on the phone?
Oh, whoa. Hey, Corey.
Would they think that you're conservative now?
Oh, Corey.
Yeah, what would the
aren't
gals
you?
down at the retirement home do with that knowledge?
Somebody's a little two-faced.
well, that was something that was private within us. That wasn't out in the public. We're not going out like that.
Okay. So it's cool for you. Can I say this stuff on the radio? I probably shouldn't. You know, I'm not going to.
Go for it. We can
Like,
beep out whatever you say.
I'm going to say I would appreciate if you didn't tell everybody what I said because that was private and that was between you and me. I thought we had like a moment, you know, not to be shared with the whole
Secret,
world.
dirty moment. Yeah. No, I'm gonna because if I'm hookery, then obviously I bring that out in you because you couldn't keep from talking about the size of your and what you were gonna do with it.
Again, that was private between you and I, like a moment.
Yeah, but now I want to know, what are you going to do with it?
How big is it, bro?
Yeah.
They want to compare notes.
Look, I'm just saying, the ladies, maybe they do have a point, because look at this. This is the type of behavior that they're talking about, you know?
Oh, okay.
Again, she's the hookery one here.
This is so ridiculous. Like, do you know what year it is? Do you have
We're
any
talking
idea?
about our private things, like out on the radio in front of millions of people.
You called me a hooker on the radio, so
I didn't call you that, and I did not ever say that because that's not what I feel.
His old gal pals did.
right.
Hey, Kara.
I was being completely honest.
Part of his mahjong group.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to ask the question anyway. Corey, would you go on a second date with Kara? We'll pay for it.
You know what? I don't think that would be the best idea.
Yeah. I think all of this is not working out like how anybody planned.
That's fine. You're a nice guy. Like, I wish you could time travel to go find someone for you. So,
Sweetheart, you're on the phone on the radio trying to get a hold of me, so maybe you should time travel and go back.